我就不是啊，别人都是没来过。 Интересно, что там?
Is coming. Take me down. Hand me over. I know my time has come. Home is drifting. Can't find you.
Жопа отсидел.
양파랑 쓰네.
that sunshine in my pocket.